Female.
I don't know.
Female bus.
Hello folks and welcome to today's vlog. I apologise for still wearing yesterday's t-shirt and my hair being a mess. It's first thing in the morning.
Liar!
Okay, it's lunchtime, but I've been poorly and slept until lunchtime. I've just wandered downstairs. Anna has taken a massive pile of parcels. She doesn't know what most of them are. We're going to open those up a little bit later on the video. But one of them we think might be the thing Andy has been waiting for. So rather than us giving it to him while I'm plodding around still drinking my coffee and then telling you about it later, I thought I'd take the hit, start a vlog like this and show you him getting the female bus.
Female.
I don't know.
Female bus.
Give me that one. Give me that one.
Yeah, 2 buses. Female. A female bus.
Is it a female bus? Are you absolutely sure this time?
Where is we fit?
I don't.
We.
He wants the right music on, does he?
Who this? Who this?
It's got to have the right backing.
Female.
I see.
I've got to see how it compares to the male one and see if there's any difference between them at all. Was it supposed to stay in the big box?
Of course they are. They're a limited edition.
Well, I guess they are different. This is the one we got him for Christmas. Which
The one
is
he picked?
this is the one that is a male bus. But it looks like an older style one you get on at the back. This isn't what the current buses around here are actually like. And then this is the female one that he's just got, which is an actual replica of what the buses around here are like at the moment.
We need to get more of them.
Where's 2 buses?
There you go.
Female, thank you.
Right, which one's male, which one's female? Show me the female one.
Which one's female, baby?
That one male.
Which one?
That one.
That's male. Which one's
And
female?
There it is.
It's bigger, isn't
It's
it?
a woman, girl.
You happy now?
Yeah.
Annie.
Female.
What? You see the engine?
Yeah, female girl. Happy?
Are you
End
happy?
of vlog now.
We still don't have a clue what makes one male, what makes one female, but I can see why the one that he's got now is better than the one he had before.
Oh no.
But to our untrained eye, when we're picking them off the internet, they look exactly the same. But clearly he knew this was the one he wanted.
Yeah, this one.
Christmas is saved.
What?
Oh.
Have you broken it already?
Oh. Where is it?
Have you pulled the door off already? That's the problem with it being a model.
I don't know, Andy.
So it had a moving part where you could open some of the doors and stuff, and the first thing he's done is pulled it off and lost the door. I know there's probably been a cut in the video, but I'm still rolling the camera from when we first handed it to him, and he's already broken it and lost part of it.
I don't know, Andy.
That's the problem with getting the nicer, more expensive, proper model ones. Many hours later, and I now am dressed and look more like a human again. Dave's just seen me put the camera on, has decided that's the time to just start rummaging around through boxes. And we did open those boxes that came earlier. There was nothing particularly interesting. I'll show you what we got. And it was all stuff we'd ordered ourselves with the vouchers we were given for Christmas. So I got a new comic book. Anna also got a comic book. Anna's never bought a comic book before. But
I used to have comics when I was younger. I used to have the girl one.
after watching this on Netflix, she got herself the Sabrina comic.
Oh, right, David.
But the most ridiculous thing of all, which was what was in the big box, is this. Do you have any explanation for this?
Yes, I was doing my assignments and I was procrastinating and found out.
Something wrong with you. And this as well. You remember these from yesterday? She refuses to take them out of the packaging. So because they're tree decorations, they're just on the tree.
Oh, the thing is, I'm going to, but I haven't had time, and they're really like stuck on there. And now I've got to go and take care of a sick Rupert.
And that was the other thing I was going to talk to you about. I think there's probably a good chance this is going to end up being quite a short vlog because we're in full-on emergency mode now. Obviously, I've been whining about being ill for the last week or so. I still do feel a little bit rough, but so far Andy had avoided it. But this afternoon he's just started to deteriorate. He's been complaining about having a headache all day, and for the last hour or so he's kind of just been curled up in a ball on the landing, occasionally going to the toilet and being sick, and just seems to be having some stomach trouble. And yeah, he's full on feeling really poorly now. And the problem is, and this is the problem we always have, and we have to really go into action stations now, he won't take any medication for it. We've got Calpol, the paracetamol liquid stuff that kids take. He won't take any of it to try and make him feel better. He won't eat and drink when he gets like this. He has been eating this morning, but I've not seen him have anything to eat this afternoon. And the worry now is working out, okay, how long do we just let him be sick for? But then at what point do we start insisting that he takes some medication, insisting that he has a drink, he has something to eat? And it's trying to work out that fine line between, yeah, he's just, people don't want to eat and drink when they're ill.
Well, he had toast this morning, so.
There you go, he had toast this morning. It's working out at what point it's trying to decide at what point it's being poorly and at what point it's autism and anxiety preventing him from doing something because it doesn't feel the way it normally feels. So we're not going to make him have something to eat this evening. We will keep encouraging him to drink. We will keep trying to get him to take medicine. But I mean, there are ways we could probably force him to take medicine. We could take his iPad off of him. We could, you know, there have been times in the past where to get him to take medication, we've literally held him down and squirted it into his mouth. It usually ends up with him vomiting it back out again. But I don't know, does any of it stay in his system when he does that? But I think the plan for now is I'm going to nip to the shop and get some red pop, some full fat Coke, because sometimes when he's feeling rough, all he needs is a can of full fat Coke, because the sugar rush makes him feel well enough to then have something to eat, to then continue to having something to drink, maybe take a bit of medication. The issue is when he'll get to that point where he's feeling so rough that he doesn't want to do anything, and that's when he refuses drink, refuses medication. And if we let that cycle start, then we get the normal December, January issues where he just is in a downward spiral for weeks, months, and we don't want that to start from this. So I'm gonna go and buy that Coke, and we'll check in again before bedtime and let you know how he's got on. But yeah, don't be surprised if this has been a very short vlog. We've not a lot going on other than me telling you about what's been going on. Well, that didn't work. Couple of sips of pop, mouthful of medicine, and then an explosion of vomit all over the bathroom. I'm sorry if you're eating your dinner, but I don't think I'm ever going to eat dinner again after just cleaning that up. He's now in bed. Oh. He's not got any medicine in him. He had a couple of mouthfuls of pop. He has taken the pop into his room, so I think he's going to carry on drinking that. But just this medicine, there is just no way to get the medicine into him. I know people have said in the past, crush up some paracetamol and put it in his drink, but he doesn't drink the drink when we do that. So we can't get liquid medicine into him. I don't see how we're going to get any powdered or tablet medicine into him either. We could potentially try, if he keeps drinking the fizzy pop, then I guess maybe get some paracetamol capsules and try and break them into his drink. But all that's really doing is trying to take the edge off so that he carries on eating and drinking. That's the key thing. If we can keep him eating and drinking, which he is still drinking at the moment, then it should just be a normal couple of days being poorly that everyone goes through. It's when they're not eating and they're not drinking makes it worse and starts that cycle. So at the moment, not had anything to eat since lunchtime, and it's now tea time, but he is still drinking. So I'm not going to worry yet, because as long as he keeps drinking, we should be okay. Just a quick update. I've got to be quiet. It's 12:30 at night. Yeah, I've just been up watching Ready Player One. It was alright, not as good as the book, but it was alright. Andy seems to have perked up a little bit as the evening has gone on. I'm being called. And they're just telling me not to lock Dave in the dining room or else he'll bark all night. I know, I've just put him in there so he doesn't bark during this because I've just given him his food and he gets all grumpy. But yeah, Andy perked up a little bit. I'm cautiously optimistic that he might be okay tomorrow. He didn't just go to sleep and stay there. He came downstairs, had something to eat, had a drink, still hasn't taken any medicine, but he was kind of okay again after a rough couple of hours this afternoon. He was sick a couple of times, he had a bit of a sleep, but then got up, ate, drank, went to bed at normal time. So we'll see how he is tomorrow, but fingers crossed it's not going to be as bad as Kevin from 8 hours ago, who looked all panicked and worried. Hopefully it's not as bad as he thought it was going to be. Fingers crossed. But I need to go to bed now, so let's not wake everybody up. If you have enjoyed today's vlog, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs. And thank you very much for watching.